And that's why, if you think about it, last year, at the beginning of the midterm elections, I have said what the Standing Committee had decided. I have discussed about it with a lot of my American friends. Finally, as we all know, what happened on the midterm elections, and the Communist Party of China has unprecedented access to the heartland of the United States to edit the newspapers, to influence the midterm elections in the United States. Finally, the President Trump Republican parties lost the election, causing a series of problems that have since led to the shutdown of the United States government. So, because of this previous judgment and the success of controlling the silence power, the kleptocrats and the communists once again believe that in the United States they can control the internal politics and the administration of the justice by using the silence power. It could impeach President Trump, could destroy his family, his business, and his entire family. Everyone needs to look at this closely. President Trump sent a message in early March that someone was going to destroy Ivanka and Kushner. That book is a killer. And at about the same time as the Mueller investigation, it became the focus of all the media's hype around the world. But what everyone wanted to see, it turned out to be a dumbfounded. The Communist parties, the Wang Qishan and the kleptocrats, was completely wrong in their estimation. The Mueller investigation report, just like my friend and I judged it in advance, would not result in any criminal prosecution. It's like I said on the videos a few months ago, when I said that President Trump's investigation report would not be charged with any crime, would not be prosecuted, would not be impeached. In 2020, he will be elected. So since then, Mr. Bannon and American politics, including Japan, in nearly all the Europe, who were relatively independent, objective, and not controlled by the Communist Party, they all have consistent standards and opinions. So the Mueller investigation report has completely slapped the President Trump's enemies and the Chinese Communist Party. Let Wang Qishan and others had to manipulate the silence power to come to the light in the United States. It will be a huge shock inside American politics and how they will reevaluate the threat of the BGY in the United States. My dear fellows, this is not something that we can casually associate or speak of. This event will make President Donald Trump more determined to overthrow the Communist Party and change the socialist systems, and understand the infiltration and aggression of the Chinese kleptocrats to the West. President Trump, by his nature, he's very sensitive, or in other words, would be paranoid. And he will only be more convinced when these facts are presented to him one by one. Wang Qishan and other kleptocrats used all their power to influence the midterm election, all their power to influence all the people around him, all their power to find a way to send him to prison and destroy his family, and with all their power to use the United States and create battles between the two parties in the United States. In fact, these are their stupid actions and hubris, which is our weapon and our explosive revolution in the United States and the West to pull the battlefield to the world stage. However, this is the most important weapon.
想利用美国和制造美国两党之间的斗争。事实上，这些他们的愚蠢的行动和狂妄，这就是我们的武器。也是我们在美国和西方开展我们爆料革命，把战场拉向国际最重要的武器。
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe The Voice of Go Media.